So I'm keeping an eye on the chat. Oh wait, is the event name correct? Um, is the event name correct? Let's see. Ah, yeah. God. You see, that's what I hate about Restream. Hold on. Update titles. Okay, let's see. What the hell? I haven't tried Ultimate in a hot minute. What the? All right. All right. Okay, okay. So I see okay, so one viewer. Did any alerts go off for Okay. All right. So okay. All right. Very very odd, but very on track, I will be honest. There's always technical difficulties around here. Um oh, sick. All right. So I'm just about to Ah shit. I might have to adjust something uh if someone comes on. Oh no, wait, no. The stream VC is private, so we're good. Um I think the only thing that I gotta do is I'll just make like a quick post on some of my socials, just saying like, "Hey, I'm live," blah blah blah. I don't. People don't. I don't really get much attention there, to be honest. But hey, it is what it is. Oh my god. Yeah, they changed all the URLs. Right. Damn. They really did that. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold up. All right. Sorry for that delay. I just had to check something real quick. Uh uh wait, you got what cable provider do you have? Yeah, like Optimum or whatever. Ah, nah, that's completely fine. Wait. So question, y'all get BCAT? Basically like public access television. Wait, oh right, you're not in Brooklyn. You're in like another borough, right? I'm not insulting you. I'm asking you a question. Oh, oh no, my brother's in Bronx. Okay, all right. No, no, that's fine. It's not an insult. But nah, but nah. Like my mom was just like yelling me to come over because of the fact that especially late at night. How do I put this in language that people who watch cartoons would understand? You remember that scene in Billy and Mandy? You know the fucking Secret Snake Club episode where Grim was like trying to log on the computer and you just hear like the monkey noises. Yeah, yeah. So that that's B cat like late at night, because you just see some insane shit that like you don't think you should be able to see on TV, but like SMP is just like sleeping. They do not care. They do not care. Like they do not fucking care. I've seen bootleg anime and I've seen female accountants, to put it lightly, and and I'm just like, you can air that on TV? Like it's barely midnight. It's barely midnight. This ain't even like some like 4 a.m. Cinemax shit. Like no, like come on, like yeah. uh, when are we gonna get data multiverses, huh? Oh my god. Oh, wait. So, okay. So I'm seeing the chat. I'm seeing my partner. Hi, by the way. Okay. So it seems that I gotta fix your volume. Yeah. No. I'll see if I can raise it on my end. Okay. So I raise you to like 160. That should be good because it picks up my because I'm on mic and aux. Okay. So I'm just gonna make a talking casually about Toonami Rewind. Yeah, might as well. And of course, thank you, Jay. I hope you're doing well. I'm surprised. Like I have good headphones. Like I raised it to 160 on my end. Like, well, let me see the volume mixer if I can get that up and running. Uh, yeah. So what I did, yeah, I did the application audio um capture whatever. But if that's not working, I could always just do the desktop audio too, because nothing else is playing. Uh, so yeah, I'll just try that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So uh, I muted Discord. Um, oh, still nothing. Okay. So I'm just using desktop audio. Nothing else is playing but Discord. So J Man. So you can talk.
I don't feel like talking though. You hurt my feelings already.
Okay. All right. You might be a bit louder than me actually. If the volume levels are accurate.
Oh yeah, there we go. Now you need to change my volume to like half of what it is now.
Oh no, I can lower it on
Jesus,
my end. But yeah,
that's what I mean.
yeah. Okay, so I'll reduce it in Discord too. Sha da 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 da. And yeah, okay, so we should be good. I'm just making a post on TikTok.
Oop.
And right now,
All right, so yep.
okay.
Maybe my volume is a smidge louder still, but not that much. So, but it's working for you.
Okay. Okay, I can do that. Okay, so all right, so YT according to Adam.
And if there's a way to make yours a little bit louder, then that'd be good too.
Okay. Yeah, there is. Okay, Jay says it sounds good. Okay, cool. Okay, Twitch A2 Adam live. Um
Yeah, loud friend. No, I apologize for that.
Okay. Oh, oh. Okay, no, I'll adjust that. All right. Minus, yeah, minus like 5 or so dB. Okay. Oh man, never a dull moment. Um
Yeah, you doing these things for reasons in practice, you know.
yeah, this is why like I normally just do podcasts. I have not done a podcast like publicly in
Okay, I
such a
think the
long time.
volume is good now.
Okay, finally. Finally. Okay. So, okay. All right. So, finally, thankfully you can just cut out all this nonsense and
Yeah, for
editing.
sure.
Yeah.
If
Um
anybody has any audio issues later, just let us know.
yes,
But I
yes.
think we should be fine.
Yeah, I'll likely have to cut up an editing. But yeah, so we're trying something new. Um I'm Adam. I'm A2 Adam, and this is my friend JeicE. You want to go by JeicE?
Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, no one really knows me IRL, and if they do, then I have to kill them for finding my public information.
I'm not gonna fucking dox you. Come
Yet,
on. But yeah, okay. So it has been. So first off, okay. So the immediate discussion, as you can see, is going to be based on Toonami Rewind. We're both like huge Toonami fans. So it's been a very interesting day, honestly. But also, I guess I want to go back to basics for a bit. And I want to like test drive potential new format publicly. At the moment, I'm operating on very cramped resources. I'm doing this entire stream on a Steam Deck and a couple of daisy chained USB devices. I'm living on a
he
prayer
is
right
not lying.
now. Yeah, I actually have like a photo I could probably like post on Blue Sky or whatever. Um, but yeah, so I want to go back to basics because I think 4 years ago, at this point, when the pandemic started, uh, I got the dumbass idea to just like start like a podcast with my friends, and it in part got me to where I am now. But I got like caught up in getting interviews, which have been good interviews for the most part. Uh, but because I gotten busy and started working and life, better and worse, I forgot my roots for a bit. So I'm gonna try something. Um, I might be able to do these for patrons as well, but I want to do something more casual for like the audience, like live, and then I can focus on more structured interviews. And those will be like edited down as well. So again, and we can just do like some casual talk as well. But for tonight, I wanted to focus on Toonami Rewind, which is kind of the insane get because if you told me that this was going to happen in 2015 and 2020 and 2022 even, I would say never. I've been watching Toonami for most of my life. I've been watching the Adult Swim run of Toonami for this whole time, ending this year because of cables just getting more expensive. But I still keep up with it. I'm still a fan. I'll still find ways to keep up with it. Um, and for me, this
I
is
think there's someone here now.
oh, what's up?
There's someone else in the call. I think they're having an audio issue, maybe.
Wait, oh, wait, shit, Vin, what'd you get?
Is it because I'm black? Is it
Oh
because
my
is it
god.
because I'm black?
Ah,
Oh
Vin, what
Jesus
the?
Christ.
Jesus fucking Christ! This is supposed to be a structured conversation. Yes. Hello. Hi. Hi. Okay. Wait. Hold up. If we're doing, if if we're doing this,
I was in I was in their other group I was in their other group PC and I just saw in the corner of my eye where it shows like everyone else streaming on my phone. I just saw you in PC and I was like, oh. Adam is on call somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks.
Why? Go say hello.
Yeah, thanks. This is recorded now, by the way. So, yeah, thanks for crashing the party. But nah, for real, it's been a while. How have you been?
Some money stuff. Started coffee.
Oh, hey, congrats. Um, okay, so
Thanks.
I will definitely drop that in chat. I know you posted a link to it. Um, I'm trying to do some coffee stuff as well. Um, it's not currently active.
Nice.
Oh, okay. So I got a coffee stream bot, so it pops up like every like 50 minutes or so. If anyone is watching, if you want to donate, like, yeah, I'll fully admit, my coffee has been gathering dust, because I'm prioritizing Patreon. But if you're donating on stream, you can just do it through coffee. If you donate $10, then you just send me a request, and I'll just like do a sketch request like on stream. I don't expect it happening now. And if something does happen now, I'll just like do it later this weekend. But I'll just letting people know now because this is being recorded. But yeah, so
You're actually streaming now.
as we speak, this is supposed to be a little podcast thing. But I can edit around some of this stuff, depending on
I'm
how.
sorry.
No, no, it's fine. It's funny. This is just like this isn't like a structured interview podcast. It's just like shooting the shit. Like
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Oh, thank God. I like if I barged in during when you're during like your one with like your in like the industry piece, I was like, oh shit, their the first introduction they ever had to Taco is just fucking coming in with some bullshit.
Nah, that would be insane.
Imagine you talking to fucking yeah. Imagine you talking to Zach and Tara and I come in with that bullshit.
My God, you see, that's exactly why I don't do live podcasts because like I am shit when it comes to like holding conversations naturally. Like right now, we haven't actually started talking about our topic. Um,
Oh,
but
oh yeah. Man, what are we? What are we? Where are we? The Paris Society podcast?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to edit that one out. Oh man.
Don't, Calvin.
Oh my God.
Also, hi. My name is Mr. JeicE.
What's up? How you doing?
Yeah, JeicE is one of my
Good.
IRLs from college. He's my GL6 basically.
Oh hi.
Yeah, yeah, he's cool peeps.
Oh nice.
Yeah, it's funny. The podcast was initially supposed to be like me, JeicE, and Navi, another IRL from college, just talking shit. And then the industry bug bit me, and I got mad busy. So I'm trying to return back to my roots. I'm trying to be humble like J. Cole.
Ah, nice.
Okay.
That was Kendrick. Nigga, get it right.
No, J. Cole's a humble one. Ooh.
That was Kendrick. Hey, Kendrick dropped humble. I was listening.
No.
I listened to the
Kendrick
entirety
dropped.
of fucking Damn for the first time in my life.
No, Kendrick dropped a song named Humble. People call J. Cole as a person humble. There's a difference.
I know I was going with the other stupid ass joke.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So either way, you're gonna gaslight me. Jesus Christ. Okay, so
I'm not white,
I can't go on that.
woman.
I can't comment on that either. Okay. Okay, hold on. It's like if you're gonna be here for the long haul, I'm gonna add a reactive little avatar for you.
If y'all if you want to keep it like with y'all too, I can leave. I can leave if y'all want me to. Honestly,
Nah. I mean, this is a breath of fresh air. I don't mind like shooting the shit. Like, do you have like any thoughts and opinions about Toonami Rewind?
what's the wait? Is it wait? Is that the? I thought I saw a tweet about that earlier. Is that like the? are they just like redoing, like just kind of showing off all like the old shows or something
Yeah, yeah,
that was
Uh,
on the old block?
yeah.
kind
Basically,
of, sort of, yeah. So like, Checkered Past, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're basically doing that on Friday nights, 5 to 7, with just like Toonami shows.
Oh, wait, is it exclusively going to be like 90 stuff? Or are they actually going to do the stuff they did in the 2000s?
all right. So they're starting.
Well,
Oh yeah, Jeremy, you
good.
can go. Yeah.
Okay, so how does this schedule sound then? Sailor Moon, the Viz dub version, Kai, and then so far Naruto,
Ooh.
the first Naruto.
Okay.
I heard
Okay.
Yeah.
It
rumors
seems
that
like
they're
they're mixing up a little bit, but they.
yeah they're pulling from like all of it. I heard rumors that they might try to put like My Adventures of Superman reruns on there too, but if I find a link, I'll confirm that. But
I
so
mean, if
far,
they're gonna be doing a
Listen,
rewind for that particular day,
listen,
they might as well put original Superman first, or like Justice League.
yeah, good point actually.
listen, listen, listen. If that's the case, if I don't get my fix of Bobo and Princess Tennis,
Yes, yes, yes.
Please.
We were just fucking talking about that in like our personal server earlier.
what's the point?
Boba will go so hard, especially for kids. Like Jesus Christ. Like, and it already has like a fucking re-release from Discotheque. Like, and Toonami has already played Nights of Discotheque for the IGPX remaster that it showed a couple months ago. It can work. It can fucking work. Oh my god.
Like Bobo resurgence on. It'd be nice to see a Bobo resurgence because like it's apparently like hard to get like the manga. It'd be nice if like them doing that we can get like a little reprint.
Mm-hmm.
Or I know this really wasn't. I'm not sure if this was like Toonami or not. So I know it was on adult. I know it aired on Adult Swim at least. Maybe Lupin the Third Part Two.
I mean, I was saying something on like on a different thread like earlier in the day. And I
Yeah.
said if they're considering like early Adult Swim action due to the fact that it was made by the same people, then technically speaking, since it's still Adult Swim, they could do that.
Yeah. Yeah. This is
Like,
like Adult Swim just running in like 5 p.m.
yeah, and you know what's funny that you're saying the same thing, and like there was like someone complaining that like Inuyasha wasn't picked for this, and I'm like, why are
Inuyasha
you
kicked
complaining about
off
that?
Toonami when it first came back in 2012, and they were showing Yasahime. Like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, Inuyasha Final Act, Yasahime. I'm pretty sure Inuyasha fans have had like they've been eating pretty good for the past like 12 to 14 years. Like, y'all
And they,
can sit this
yeah,
out.
and they can
Y'all
bring it in
manga,
any
y'all
time,
y'all
so like
manga
it's not
lasted
much of a
longer.
problem.
Y'all's manga's lasted longer than it should have. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm looking at you. Watched it. I'm seeing how long. I'm seeing when it started. How long it lasted. I'm just sitting there like, it lasted that long.
Oh my god.
What are they doing? What are they doing for? What was Homegirl doing for 10 years?
I mean, yeah, it was a long runner on Adult Swim itself for a while. I'm looking it up now. And like, yeah, it started in 1996 and it ended in 2008.
God damn.
Yeah, like I know Rama lasted a good long while, but I understand that more because that was more of a gag gag a day like showing. I know I'm about to sound mad ignorant, cause I know my Inuyasha knowledge is just very very limited.
So is mine, but you know that's what makes it funny. Yeah, continue. Go off.
I'm just saying because like all the stuff I know is just. I tried watching the first two episodes. I remember I tried watching the first few episodes like years back on Netflix. I personally couldn't. I didn't like it that much because then I was like, oh, I thought the whole premise was like, oh, Kagome is trapped in another world and she needs to escape while also fulfilling this quest. Then I found out the bitch can just leave and go as she pleases. I'm like, what the fuck? Huh?
Yeah,
What do
I
you
actually
mean
wish
she
I.
can just go back to her family and just jump? What do you mean she can just
Yeah,
go back to her family anytime? What do you mean?
Oh man.
I wish I kept up with it when I was younger, when on the Adult Swim era, because It looked like something I wanted to watch, but at the same time, it was on late hours, and my parents are very strict in regards to what I was supposed to allowed to do by that time. So I really didn't start picking at the series until like later.
Oh yeah, I remember when
I
I
know I'm
was a
gonna sound
kid.
ignorant when I'm.
Oh yeah, yeah, you finish.
No, you go, you go, you go.
Oh no, no. I was just saying like real quick. I remember when I was a kid, like I want to say this like mid to late like aughts, and like I was just like confused. Like I would just have like a long Saturday out. I come home and like I don't know what's on. If it's gonna be like Toonami going to the night, or if it's like like Family Guy. And I remember getting in trouble. Just like turning TV on and immediately being Family Guy. It's like I didn't want Family Guy. I want fucking DBZ. I didn't know. We didn't have like fucking channel guides back then. Like I couldn't Google. Like well, not in my pocket. You know what I mean? I did not have like a smartphone until college. So I was struggling. But wait, let's see. Oh, okay, okay. So here's my main point about um about the schedule. Well, I have 2 points. First off, as someone who has been obsessively like observing the meta of like what shows get picked up and what doesn't, I'm very glad that the new Sailor Moon dub is finally going to be showing on Toonami in one form or another. I think this is actually going to be like a really good strategy. So that way, older shows likely that hopefully are cheaper can just like show during the day to get those nostalgia points, and they can just prioritize like newer premieres on Saturdays. I think that's like a pretty good 50-50. However, and this started when Toonami had that tribute marathon for Akira Toriyama, and you had a lot of old heads bemoan the fact that they are showing Kai as like the definitive version of Z now, as opposed to
Uh huh.
the Funimation dub or the Ocean dub, and and there's also like a similar minority of people who grew up in like older Sailor Moon dubs and like maybe don't rock with like the Viz dub for a couple
Oh
reasons.
God.
And
Christ.
I'll, I'll
yeah, you go first.
Oh, sorry.
No, no, no. I'm saying you go
Oh
first
no,
because
I was gonna say. I was gonna say. I was gonna say like for I get the people when it comes to like the OG Dragon Ball dub or like the OG or OGZ when they came out. But let's be real. If OG Dragon Ball came out, I mean not Dragon Ball Z. If
Yeah.
yeah,
that came out, y'all be complaining like, why are we fucking wasting time on these goddamn orphans and Gohan's magical adventures training with training with Piccolo meet while he goes out and meet meets the robot that dies and a dinosaur that dies and
yeah,
orphans
that's
that get
my point.
abandoned.
Especially
Figaro goes off to the wide wonder.
yeah, especially if we're just doing it like one episode per week, like because this is like only gonna air
Yeah.
Fridays. Like Kai is just inherently much easier to go through. And if it's much easier to go through, then potentially then it will be quicker to see uh other shows. Like Naruto is like locked in. But Sailor Moon I think it's like only like 50 or so episodes. And that will be like
Nah,
history because like the
there's more.
oh no, well no, we're just focused on season 1 for now. Like we don't know if we're gonna show the whole franchise.
Oh,
So if they only do season 1,
Nick is gonna be struggling with Sailor Moon.
I remember watching it when I was in college, like 2018, 2019. I had no prior nostalgia, so I started with the Viz dub because that's what's available, and I fucking loved it. Like I will flex that shit no matter what. Um, like I get it. I'm not going to dismiss someone's like first experience. I will say, like, just saying, Kai, shit, then, you're not helping anybody. And you also are kind of ignoring the fact that these dubs either legally are not available or Toei doesn't want them to be how new people get into the franchise. Like it's not just for y'all anymore, you know? Like
Yeah, and also some of them aren't even finished.
yes, yes, it's like very finicky. Like I know like I think over here for DBZ we went from Ocean to Funimation and then they went back and dubbed like the Saiyan re no, I think they already did. I definitely know they dubbed the Saiyan saga. They redubbed it with the funny cast. That was the ultimate uncut shit, I think. But um,
Yeah, so the first 67 episodes they got redubbed from like the Ocean dub versions and stuff.
yes, so they want something that's
Was it
consistent.
was that the one that was that the one? I know they all have like they all have the Bruce score. One that had that really weird black
Like
and
a
red intro.
yes, that shit gave me nightmares.
Yes.
I talked about it in the beginning of my video, or the video I'm still working on. But yeah, that shit gave me nightmares. Like what the fuck?
I'm like, what the fuck?
Like
I get.
they're trying to make this shit look much more intense than it really was. Like I get it was the style of the time, but I mean, come on.
I just think it's really funny for me as a little kid. Like my mom, like I remember I got like a personal pizza from like Pizza Hut because I got like a read a bunch of books coupon, and I'm downstairs eating that damn pizza, seeing Goku get impaled by the special beam cannon, and then my
Oh
mom downstairs
damn!
seeing
Oh
Goku
no!
ground, with Krillin, everyone consoling him, and my mom's you should be watching. He's like, no. I'm like, no. Fine, it's fine. He's coming back. Fine.
but yeah, it's like I just find it frustrating because like people aren't looking at the elephant in the room. Like the cast that they've defined for Kai is what they've want for all current and likely future Dragon Ball media like ever since.
Yes.
So like look, Linda Young and Stephanie Nadolny, I've never personally talked about it way, of course. But they're both good people. And they're thankfully still around. Like a part of me is still gonna lament the fact that Stephanie Nadolny wasn't voicing KO and OKKO, but things happen. But it's like, why would they go through the trouble?
Honestly, the only thing that bothers. Oh, sorry.
Oh no! Can you repeat yourself because you cut out on my end?
I was gonna say like, at least when it comes to Donly, the only time I kind of heard like behind the scenes of why she's kind of gone now, but also like the only thing that bothers me is that they at least couldn't get her back for Kid Goku, because I'm sorry, homegirl, Colleen Clinkerbeard, great voice actor, great as like young and Teen Gohan, great as Luffy in every other role she does. Not a really good Kid Goku.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kid Goku for her is literally just Gohan.
She doesn't have that. She doesn't have that. Yeah, she doesn't have that funny little raspy Neanderthal voice that Stephanie was able to get. Like, I slept her, sir. We only had one blanket. Like that type of shit.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
I can do her voice right now if I wanted to. Like, watch this. Okay. My body might be small, but I'm still the same Goku. Something like that.
And yeah, like
the balls, they're gone.
Shut up.
And this isn't like hating on her at all, by the way. This is just like what she sounds like in like fighters and whatnot.
Yeah, like yeah, I think that's valid. Because I remember
hey guys, see ya.
Like I remember when like Kai like first dropped and like people had these very similar issues, and like because because I was so far removed from like DBZ by the time Kai had came around, like I was able to like get used to Colleen's performance as Gohan. That's fine.
Yeah,
But
same here.
but when I'm like watching like some of the final episodes and they like give like flashbacks like OG Dragon Ball and it's Colleen voicing Kid Goku, it's like no, that's not who you're saying it is. I'm sorry. That's what I'm taking
You're
out of
gaslighting us.
it. Exactly. You know, like
Shit,
I don't have the
I bet
GT Goku.
I bet Monica was. I bet Monica was all with him.
Yeah, like I don't have the GT Goku DLC for fighters, but if I get for PC, I would have to mod I'd have to get a mod that just puts Seven Nadoni uh her voice. It just feels right, you know, like but no, but that reminds me, Jeremy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed in the promo, but why did I hear Linda Young's Frieza in Kai?
I have a perfect answer for that because for some weird reason in the original episode, they had her voice, they had her laugh, excuse me, for that episode only. So I don't know behind the scenes like they were gonna actually use her and then they just put someone else there instead later on when Frieza was coming in. But yeah, that's the reason why you hear her voice there.
Huh. I did not
Yeah,
know
it
that
was always like
actually.
that. It was always like that in Kai, even back in the Nicktoons days. They always did that.
Damn, I did not notice that. Damn,
Also,
I'm gonna have to go
I
back.
noticed it when I watched it
also,
like years ago in Nicktoons.
Wow.
also in fucking what's it called? In the piece of shit game Dragon Ball Ultimate Tenkaichi. I remember
Eh.
it flashes back and forth sometimes where sometimes Linda Young they still have like a lot of recordings for Linda Young saying stuff as Frieza,
Mm-hmm.
but then it'll switch to like his and then it would switch to his like new VA at the time.
Ah.
I
Yeah.
say new
Aries.
VA at the time because I forgot his name for a second.
Yeah, yeah, the lake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chris
Chris,
Aries.
yeah, when Chris Harris. It was like basically, it'd be, well, guess what, Bardock? You ain't worth shit. And then it just switches to Chris Ayers like in combat.
That's so weird.
Thank you, Saw, but it was me. Oh, sorry about that. I just had a bit of a cough. Continue, Zarbon.
Stop.
Oh man, it
Thanks,
feels
thanks,
like
Zarbon. You're the best wink I've ever known.
it feels like a repeat of like one of the fucking PS1 games. Probably like Final Battle or whatever, where it's like they had and I don't know the logic in bring over a GT game when early Z was still airing in America, but they had a completely different fucking cast dub some of the dialogue, and in the actual gameplay, it was still Japanese. So you had Steve
Yeah,
Blue.
I never
and-
understood that. That was I never played it. I
Yeah,
just saw
yeah,
clips of it.
yeah.
I was just like,
Yeah,
what am I looking at?
Steve Bloom was Goku.
So weird. So weird.
You know what's
to
funny
think
that we're
about.
talking about this because didn't a certain VA voice Goku in that game that we kind of know of now from this topic that we're talking about?
Wait, okay, so. Oh, wait, no, I know Steve Bloom. Wait, is it one of the Canadians? I think it was like Peter Klemekis or Ian James Corlett.
Okay, you're mispronouncing it, man. That's insulting. What's wrong with you? No, but like
I'm American.
I'm
I
looking
don't
it up
know.
right. I'm gonna look it up
Thank
right
God
now.
you're
So I want to make
American.
sure
Thank
that
God.
the person I'm thinking of did voice him. So let's see, DBGT Final Bout voices.
Mhm.
I'm pretty certain I know who it was. Oh wait, Lex Lang voiced it. What?
Oh,
Lex Lang?
oh yeah, those people. Yeah, that was like the Ben Zoom dub of Dragon Ball Super that happened for. I think that was in Southeast Asia.
Neo
I think.
Cortex voiced Goku briefly.
Oh yeah.
Goemon.
Yes.
Goemon you tell me Goemon Ishikawa voiced Goku?
That's insane.
Wait, who did Steve Bloom voice?
Son Goku is in that.
Oh wait,
Wait, who did-
okay. Wait, so he voiced.
Oh wait, no. Now it's saying Steve Bloom voiced him. Oh no, Lex Lang voiced Gohan. Okay, we got that. I got it mixed up. Okay. Good.
Yeah, and he voiced Goku
Wait,
in
Kid Gohan or Adult Gohan?
Adult Gohan.
Yeah, no. So Lex Lang in that game voiced adult Gohan. Steve Bloom, which I predicted correctly, he voiced Goku.
Nice.
And oh shit. No, I almost forgot. Lex Lang, yeah, he was the announcer in the Tokyo Pop dub of Initial D, that I've been trying to do a retrospective on for almost half a decade now. Oh man, I'm just sitting on these old DVDs that I bought, admittedly for
Man,
cheap. Some of them were like unopened. And then this is a perfect fucking cash moment where it's like I start scavenging for a couple of like DVDs of an out of print dub of an anime, and then I end up befriending like one of the main people behind the Initial D wiki. He's like, "Hey, I have like all these ripped. You can just like have them," and it's like, "Oops." But I am so glad I have a collection, and some of them were unopened. So, well, I mean, now they're open, but you know, it was like to get them for that cheap. No, I was happy about that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to like. I really want to get that done before the end of the year, but I want to get back and like doing some smaller stuff first. Um, but yeah, getting back, preferences. Um, like I completely understand that people are going to be attached to like certain dubs, certain choices or whatever. Um, but in one way or another, those still exist. Like you can still buy the season sets on eBay or whatever. You can still sail the seven seas. I'm not gonna judge, especially if there's no like legit way to like watch these anymore. But people want what they can easily access, you know. And
yes.
for Toei, it's their decision to make Kai the gateway drug, for a lack of better expression, for people to get into Dragon Ball or specifically Dragon Ball Z. Um, I know I saw a couple people on TikTok saying that they were blaming Nicktoons because like I guess like fans in that generation don't know about like Dragon Ball specifically, and it's like, you know, a reason to, like, clown on them. But considering the nakedity of I don't know, of like some of the more raunchier aspects of like early Dragon Ball, I'm not sure if Nicktoons could have gotten away with airing that. Then again, I didn't expect them to license GT. I respect them for licensing GT, getting the movies as well, and like playing them like in between like where they would have placed in Kai. Like I gotta give them props for that. I do have to give them props. I just don't really think that we could have gotten like OG Dragon Ball. Um,
I mean, they
Oh hell no! Even this, even with this, even with the censored version that exists, half of that shit would have not fucking fly like at all. Especially because like I know like this channel on Dish Network that used to be around called Colors TV had like the censored version,
uh huh.
and they cut out a lot. They cut out like a lot of stuff, like Boma flashing, Boma missing her panties and all that shit. Yeah, completely called out,
Oh
like
my
cut
god.
out. Instead of like oh, but instead it's just dumb shit like oh hey, can I see your belly button? And then she flashes the belly button instead,
Oh man.
and they just kind of cut all that extra shit out. And
Oh
they
man.
also just poorly edited in, and they also poorly edited fucking when they fish. Remember when they fished up oolong with panties. They just poorly edited, so poorly edited it makes poor kids edits put to shame.
Oh my
Just
god.
mouthful, mouthful.
I
It's like
hope
poorly
someone
edited.
recorded
Like
that version.
it's twitching. It's still around. It's like poorly edited twitching. It's moving in between frames
Oh my
of like
god.
just photorealistic looking dollars. And even Goku goes, well, what do you know? It's a fish still a dollar.
My
that's
god.
hilarious. I
I
mean, I think they
I
could have just
I
aired the
I
TV
know they
version that TN had if they wanted to for Nicktoons.
Yeah, yeah,
right,
because
and I know they.
no, no, I'm sorry to cut you off. Just that realistically, if they were to
Oh,
do
you're good.
that, they probably just use a broadcast masters because like GT didn't receive, at least to my knowledge, any further censorship. They just aired the version that was on TN. complete with the rap. Step into the Grand Tour, Grand Tour, Grand Tour. Step into the Grand Tour, Dragon Ball GT.
Jesus
Which
Christ,
I will bump if I ever get a car. I will bump that. Like in the slums of Brooklyn.
If you bump that shit, I hope. Listen, if me, Jared, ever meet you in person, you're bumping that shit. We're forcing our cars because we're in all of our existence.
Oh wait, but before I forget, shout out to JP Reckless in the chat. Nice to see you. JP Reckless has been like a really go-to graphic designer. Just also huge like person in the Toonami community for a bit. Yeah, just want to give you a shout out. Thanks for your work like over the past like it's got to be at least a decade. Yeah, so thanks a bunch. So wait, what else? So I forgot. So like the we're just going back and forth in conversation. But for anyone who's listening, who also looked at like the short preview that I have of my Kai retrospective, I've been doing some research, and initially I wanted to see if I could get it to just like release like maybe later this month, but the month is ending, and work is work, and recording on a goddamn Steam Deck isn't exactly easy, but like because of the fact that they're going to be airing Kai here and it's going to be on like a weekday slot, uh you know I'm I am halfway wondering I'm gonna have to edit my script again if they do like any like additional censoring on it, which would be interesting. It would be funny if we're like uncut, because I don't think it went higher than the TVPG, and I know Cartoon Network shows that with no problem, but it would be funny if there's like a completely new ass version. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to like account for that as well. This has been like something I want to do for years, and I feel like it's taken many forms, uh, because I feel like there's been people talking about it, but I feel like there has to be more people talking about it who are actually there. Um, and I've gotten like a lot of people to, like look at it. Jera like Jera has looked at it. I've also gotten Margo was really nice in terms of like verifying some more like factual research, because who better to ask on someone who's like more adjacent to his field than me. But not not to be a damper, but you can imagine how I was just looking through like old logs, and literally I just sent like Jera like a draft, and it was like 20 minutes later. That's when they posted the announcement tweet that Kira Toriyama had been passed. So it's like, no, shit, you know, like now I gotta finish it, and in the final project, especially considering it's this month, like there is like a difference in the direction I took with it in order to like pay condolences or whatever. It's weird. There's a lot of emotions through it, but I am proud of what I'm doing. So there is that. And it's been fun. It's been fun to like write about uh things again, because I feel like even if I don't get income, from this, I want to be able to just like talk about shit again. Because it's fun. It's fun to hyperfixate. It's fun to like talk about shit that other people might not be talking about. And I got to this point by hyperfixating, so it's might as well continue it. Because there's like boatloads.
At least, at least you, at least you pause and hyperfixate.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, man, like I don't know. Like I've already like had this. I told the story like maybe like once or twice, like, but it's gotten so bad. well, it depends on who like you're doing it around, and thankfully the people I've done it around are very receptive to like the stuff I'm passionate about. Um, and this is gonna sound very on point for me, but I remember I think we had like a rap party, or like the latest one. I don't remember. It's been a blur. But instead of like socializing like an actual human, I ended up uh with this very same Steam Deck and just like fucking info dumping on one of our board revisionists about fucking Comrade Geats for what felt like 30 minutes. And thankfully he was pretty receptive. Honestly. A matter of fact, I think he told me that um he was watching like some video and like either heard my voice or like someone narrating. And if I'm remembering correctly, like I might be wrong, but it might have been um like Artise's video on Kif, and I think like when she had like Kang like narrate my shit for me. Um and if that made rounds, I'm gonna say that's very surreal. I'm very happy about it, but it was very surreal. Um, but
Wait,
but
real
yeah.
quick, what are we talking about again?
Oh no. I'm talking about um there was another rap party for work.
Oh,
And I wish you could have been there. Like that was the first one you were there. I was happy you were there. But then it was like, yeah, no outsiders. Was like, meh. But I ended up instead of like, and I mean I did like do like a little bit of, like shoulder rubbing with like people like a normal person, but like I really clicked with like one of our board revisionists, and I ended up just like talking about what felt like 30 minutes, just like straight just like fucking talk about Kamen Rider. Wait, Vin, I know you're probably like, at least like passingly familiar with Geats because you know Mephi. But I haven't talked about Kamen Rider Geats to
Yeah,
you,
like,
Jeremy,
I know.
right?
Wait, real quick. Is that the is that the one that every once in a while just gets real fucked up?
That's multiple Kamen Riders. Wait, no, Geats is
Bitch
the
has
one.
chains.
Wait, Geats is the one that had like the fucking purple nigga doing the worm, and that meme got like so big it like breached in like mainstream Twitter for like a hot minute. Like, I think that was like one of the last things that I saw when I was still on Twitter, and I don't regret it because that that was the shit. That was the shit. Oh man, I'm gonna have to drop that in chat. Hold on.
I was thinking of the wrong Geats. I know what this Geats is. I was just thinking of the one common writer where it's. I know you said there's a lot of them. It was a bit more dark. And I just remember like this one woman just busted out chains out of her hands and just killed a girl with them.
Chains. Do you remember what like the writer looked like? Because if you give me like,
It was. I know
yeah,
he had. I'm trying to remember. I think it was black.
okay, Kamen Rider,
Wait,
girl, chains, and hands.
Rider.
Oh no, that just brings up necklaces. Yeah, they have necklaces and a wedding ring for Kamen Rider, by the way, which is insane to think about. uh, but nah, that's kind of off topic. Let's see.
yeah, it is.
Did you just say Grandma Brownie's chocolate?
Oh my god,
Chocolate chip?
we're not fucking doing
Okay.
this. Wait,
I haven't busted that one out in a while.
let's see. The price is lower than any other. Oh, okay. So I just got like a bot in my Twitch chat. That figures. Okay. But no, I can make it relevant again because I remember there was this like YouTuber Technically he's still around actually. Toku Time. And this is like a guy that's like basically like an OG. Like I'm talking about like when I was in elementary school, we was still like talking about these shows, but it was in a very that guy with the glasses style. And that's not even like an insult. That's just like being objective about it. But I remember he did a Toonami retrospective or whatever, and I got like half gaslit because I didn't realize that Toonami was still going on, let alone in English in other parts of the world. Like I was in like fourth grade at the time, so apparently, and actually, you know what? Let me see if I can pull up an image, and I'll just put the image in on on the stream as well. But yeah, apparently what happened is that in Southeast Asia, like the Philippines and shit, like Singapore, they dubbed like some of these shows into English. And this one, Kabuto, actually aired on Toonami. However, me being a dumbass kid, and this being around like right around the time where Dragonite was like done, so I'm like, oh shit, they're gonna put another season. Okay, lit. When is it air? And I just waited for my TV. I tried tuning in, and it never came because I did not. I didn't read. I didn't fucking know how to read. And I thought it was like really funny. But it it's so it's so weird when you're dealing with like non uh American dubs of anime that are still English, because a lot of times you have like people that are more native to like that country who just happen to speak English. Some of them are really fluent, some of them not. uh but because each company or each country is like different with their practices, most of the time they tend to be like one to one faithful. They don't do like jelly donuts or rice balls or nothing. It's just like more one to one with
Ah,
like the Japanese version. But the thing is, you get like these hyper weebs that are like, oh, this is so much better. Like I remember when I was in like seventh grade when people were uploading like Southeast Asian dubs of no the first couple seasons of Digimon on YouTube. And that was interesting because it was English, but it was very much like faithful to the original Japanese version, OST, names, all that. But the vocal delivery just isn't as good. So I guess to see like hyper weaves just saying like, "Oh, this is so much better," like it's like no, no, you're being a little bit pretentious about it. Like I'm really glad that we're getting the best of both worlds with that discotheque movie collection is gonna come out eventually, because like just got like as many of the OG cast back. You still have like the charm, but you have like a much more faithful dub of these like original movies. That's all I need. um and maybe it's copium, but I would not give up the digirap. I will be very firm on that. Like the shit's fun. The shit's fun. All right, that whole era of Digimon, when they were dubbed by that original crew, pre-fusion, I guess. Yeah, I think that's a good cutoff. Pre-fusion, it was fun. I will forever contest that.
Even
dang.
even did I remember? Oh, wait, honestly, I remember. I remember liking Data Squad, but I don't remember anything to say. I remember this thing with the vocal performance from Data Squad. The only standout ones were really just Marcus, Agumon, maybe an off day, maybe Yoshino.
Oh man. Like, wait, let me see. Like in terms of my Digimon nostalgia.
I know,
Oh shit! Wait,
I know,
Vin.
I know.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I just
Yeah,
realized something. If this set
yeah.
sells well, we could finally get like those other dub movies on home media. Like finally.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I've only ever saw. I've only. I remember Disney only ever besides from like the re-releasing Revenge, showing off Revenge of Diaboromon when they couldn't afford when they were starting to lose the rights to Digimon,
Yeah.
and so they couldn't get the original soundtrack, so they had to use Frontier, which was a very surreal experience.
Yeah.
True.
So yeah, just imagine you're seeing a sequel to the Adventures of the Digimon Adventure series, and you hear fucking Frontier's intro alongside the Digivolution theme.
I swear. I don't.
Honestly, it goes hard for honestly, it
Yeah.
went hard hearing Omnimon, like hearing Agumon and Gagumon become Omnimon with the evolving theme, but just everything else was just surreal.
Yeah, yeah. Like I didn't like I'm hoping that's like amended. Like you can keep like the original vocal performances. I don't know if they still have like the stems, but if they could just like replace back in like the original Japanese opening or even like the fucking Digirap because on the Power Ranger side, because like Saban and this even connects back to X-Men 97. Because like a lot of those like openings were done under Saban, and
Yes, they
Saban
were.
doesn't like to give up fucking music rights. So when you had the Operation Overdrive like anniversary crossover, when Johnny Young Bosch came back, it didn't play the Mighty Morphin theme. So even though Disney had the rights to Digimon, they didn't have the rights to use the original Digimon OST. So that's why they had to use the Frontier OST because they owned that. And I hear
Oh,
for the X Men, the theme from the '90s cartoon that like everyone knows, and they had like a little bit of it in the fucking Doctor Strange movie. I was reading an article that they had to go through a massive amounts of legal mumbo jumbo just to even license that. So you can
Seriously?
imagine. Yeah. So it was like a lot just to, like track down the necessary people in order to get them to use it for X Men '97. And I completely buy that. Honestly, I buy it. Um, even though like I don't even think I haven't seen much of it, but I don't even think they're like reusing like soundtrack like cues, like the actual soundtrack. But the opening, everyone knows that about like X Men. So
Yeah, they had to bring it back because it was just too iconic.
yeah, like they absolutely had to. Um, but yeah, yeah, it's always something. Music rights and all that. Which oh shit, I'm
What's up?
wondering. Do you think like IGPX could like finish like season 2 on Toonami Rewind?
Uh, sure, either one, honestly. I I mean, I think it has a chance on that particular block itself because technically it is from the rewind era or whatnot. But
Yeah.
being that they already aired the first season remastered on that end, I mean, it could be doable. It'd just be kind of weird going from like 2:30 or whatever time it was to just like 5, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
It
Like
could be, it could happen, but at the same time, they might want to just redo it or something, like re-air it. I don't know, but it's doable either way.
let's see. Okay, J Animation Entertainment said will they use Tom 3.5? That's a good question, honestly.
I think he said that they're gonna be using the same type of like environment and host that they have now, obviously, but they're just gonna have like a slightly different look with the bumps and stuff.
Yeah, I think like DeMarco said that on Twitter according to some
I mean, and like I
screenshots.
told you before, it makes sense because the sorry, the
Yeah.
ship they have now is literally just the same absolution from back then, so they don't really have to do all that to begin with.
Yeah, yeah. Like either just use like the same bumps they're using for I guess like Neo Toonami or like the Adult Swim Toonami or just like reuse like the same little. Oh wait, no, but I don't know if they could use like the same 3.5 bumpers because like they don't have
They are.
Sarah. No, but like I mean, if they're gonna like if yeah yeah you know what I mean. Now I'm getting like stumbled on my words, but you know what I mean. See
Yeah.
that's what I'm confused with because they never had like Sarah for the 3.5. But hey, I'm down. But here's the thing. Because sadly, and I brought this up to you in text form, Jace. But since
Hmm.
we're getting older, so we're finally old enough to be pandered to, and Rewind seems to be like, I feel like they're going to be taking bits and pieces from like the CN era as a whole. Like they're using like
Yes.
a Joe Boyd Vigil track, but they're still using like Tom Free 3.5 bumpers in that promo. Um, so I think like anything is like up for grabs. Um, if like it's a miracle that we still have like One Piece and Kai at all. If
Hmm.
if I could, because like we gotta cycle out. Um, it's like we're playing fucking fantasy football with these. But if we
Yeah.
want,
Right.
yeah, yeah. Welcome to being Toonami fan. But if we want to be realistic, we got to think of like short and long shows, especially if we're playing like weekday afternoon rules. Um, and because like the whole Warner conglomerate, we could, yeah, I want like now that we're not like beholden of like waiting for like a new show, we could like get like Western animation. That's why I'm
Of course we
confused.
can.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused that like Samurai Jack season 5 is gonna air on Checkered Past, which I get is Adult Swim. But it's still I get confused.
I
But
mean, I guess they figured it's like, oh, it's still Cartoon Network at the end of the day. It's the same season of the same show. It's
yeah,
just slightly more mature. We're just gonna put it on here. Why not? You know?
yeah, but like imagine, and sadly, I have no sway. I have no sway of this, like in spite of where I work. But imagine Megas XLR reruns on Toonami Rewind. Fucking imagine, like,
I would love that. I would love to see Symbiote and Titan make some sort of comeback because, that show got done dirty too quickly.
yeah, I don't even
Uh,
know. Like, how did you even get on Netflix to begin with? Like, I don't even know.
yeah, I was just gonna bring it up. I'm like, yeah, it came on Netflix for like a minute, and then they removed it for some reason, and it's like,
Yeah, it
wait, how was that even
appeared
Four
doable?
or 5 months.
and disappeared. Like, I should have. I don't even know if anyone ripped it because people are just still using the rips from AdultSwim.com. I gotta look that up actually. Damn.
And it's even, what's even weirder that you say that, like a canceled, written off shows that are on streaming services. Beware that Batman is like
Yes.
on Max, and even though that's not technically like rewind material, I suppose I don't know, but like I just found that interesting,
Yeah.
because like I do hope that they bring it back at some point in the future if they don't have to go through too many legal loopholes, because God knows how many loopholes that IGPX had to go through.
Yes. I
But
would. I would like more of a DC presence if they are gonna be using that Warner Media synergy.
I
Um.
mean, you're saying that too, and I'm
At
looking
least,
at like the
at least
tweet
bring
that.
Batman Brave and Bold.
Oh, what'd you say, Vin?
At least rerun Batman Brave and the Bold.
Oh yeah. Okay. That was like after Toonami, but I would still allow it. I'd still allow it. Like, yeah,
I was gonna
Batman
say like
rocks.
they like DeMarco put a tweet and he was like asking people, or Blue Sky now because he put it there too.
Oh, we put on Blue
Um,
Sky. Oh, hold the fucking singular phone. I'm gonna.
yeah, he's on Blue Sky now. He's not on Twitter anymore. Um, I was gonna say he put a tweet asking people like for the rewind era time that, hey, let me know what shows you want on there, and it's the shows you expect to see on that people you expect other people to say on there, and then I'm also seeing a lot of people saying like Batman the animated series, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds right. That
Okay.
sounds appropriate.
Okay. So,
Batman was a huge presence back then.
all right. So I just pulled up the Blue Sky thread. So I'm just gonna go through. I'm just gonna go through some other suggestions that people have. And let's see. Okay, so any Gundam stuff you can get. Okay, so I'm just gonna read it. CC the Kato. Any Gundam stuff you can get. The Sentai Filmworks / ADV uncut dub of OG Gatchaman, OG Teen Titans, Batman and Superman
Some of them
animated.
you gotta admit.
Yeah, Big O, both seasons. Gets Ghost in the Shell, Standalone Complex, Inuyasha, Bleach. Okay, so in my opinion, I feel like the only two that they would go for are Wing and G. Oh yeah, Tenchi. Oh, it would be. Oh no. I'm just checking the chat. Jamie, it would be fucking hilarious if they dusted out those fucking bikini centered masters for Tenchi Muyo. Jesus Christ. Vin, you
No,
know the
no,
story
no,
about
no,
that?
no, no, Adam, no, Adam, no, Adam, hear me out.
What?
What if they don't air Tenchi Muyo, but they air Tenchi Muyo GXP?
Yeah,
Shut
that's
up.
exactly what someone said in the chat. uh,
Yo, you get fucking
They,
you get
you
fucking
know what's funny? You
dumbass
wanna know the story about that one?
GXP.
Good.
yeah, yeah, cover it, Jay.
Okay, so I'm basing this on like the pre-flight. They took a peek at it, literally, and they were like, they took like a watch the first few episodes, like, okay, sounds like about what we expect from Tenchi. Then they eventually saw that the show got a little bit more raunchier, and like the writing wasn't as good as like the original show, and they were like, oh god, what do we do?
Yeah.
So the show got death slotted, but didn't get death slotted. They had it on a reasonable time, and then they just put in like a 3:30 in the morning because like they saw that the ratings were starting to drop, and they didn't really care for it anymore. So like, okay, we're just gonna take it off after it's done. Yep, no more GXP. No one likes GXP.
Yeah. Truly the it was the real adventures of Johnny Quest for the Adult Swim era. If you know, you know.
Well, at
But I
least
thought
the
that
Real
was
Revenge of Johnny Quest was a quality
I
show
thought that was
Yeah, I'd
overall.
love
yeah.
to.
I was gonna say, was the Jolly Quest one actually good? You know, GXP was just fucking dumb and ugly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I
It's
wasn't.
like
Yeah, yeah,
hmm?
Jeremy, you continue. Jace, you continue.
I'm sorry. I was speculating that like I think they knew that not GXP, God, they knew Johnny Quest the reboot was fine enough, but they personally didn't care for all that bunch, and they were like, why would they keep airing this? We want to put something else on here. And then
Yeah.
they eventually got rid of it. And they were like making that dumb promo, just basically outing is like, yeah, listen, we better off just being friends.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So it was like yeah, yeah. So there were like some things that were just like sprung upon them. I've looked into like so much over the years. I think like when he was on Ask FM, he said that X-Men Evolution wasn't accessible to we're talking about back in the day, obviously. But X-Men Evolution wasn't available to air on Toonami back in the day, even though it would have made sense.
You
Uh
know what's weird? You say that
yeah, what's up?
they had reruns for it on the main channel, and then they put it on Saturday Video Entertainment System, which was run by the same
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, oh my god, like the fucking lore, man. Also, I still think that like because like O3 TMNT got kind of fucked up sometimes. I feel like it would have been I feel like it could have gone on Toonami instead of Maguzi, but you know, I'm not a scheduling manager in 2005. But I'm just
I
saying.
guess they figured, yeah, yeah. I guess they figured they wanted something exclusive, so they're like, let's just put it here. People like turtles.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so let's see.
Slice and dice, slice and dice.
Oh wait, let's see what else people are saying. Batman animated, yeah, Gundam Wing G Gundam. Okay, so we're all on the same page on there. Thundercats, likely 2011. I'm pretty sure they didn't get written off. If they want to re-air it, that's fine. Yu Yu
Yeah, that's the
Hakusho.
please that one. I
It
would love for that show
deserves
to
to
come back.
end. It deserves to end. It never got to like fully air all of its episodes on Toonami.
Yeah, well, you got. How about 5:30 in the morning? Does that sound good for you?
Little, wait, guys, I got it. Astro Boy.
Yo! Oh my god. I
Which one?
the 2003 show.
2003. 2003, all the way.
That show got screwed.
Yeah.
It
It
aired
probably
like
I felt like
hmm?
I felt like
Go
a
ahead.
poser as a kid because I kept thinking, yeah, I know what Astro Boy is. I did not know what Astro Boy is. I just bought some of the toys and I played the shitty 2003 video game that was confusing and ugly as fuck. But it used the Japanese soundtrack mostly. It was pretty peak.
Yeah, the Game Boy game I heard was pretty good.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
Oh yeah, Omega Factory was great.
Oh wait, Vin.
Beat
Oh
that shit.
no.
Shit twice.
Oh wait, shit. That reminds me, and I was telling Jace about this like this week. But out of fucking nowhere, this is like unrelated to anything, but you just remind me when we talked about Omega Factor. Um, the GBA game, and you're gonna laugh. But the GBA game, Tiny Two Adventures, Buster's Bad Dream, is like a slightly worse Astro Boy and Mega Factor. But it's still kind of good, honestly. Like
I think I know what you're talking about. I remember years ago back during my emulation high where I kept downloading a fuck ton of games on my old on my old like Android phone.
mm-hmm.
I remember I tried getting into it because I saw it was like, yo, there's this system where I could call other characters and have them beat shit up. Like this sounds peak. And I played 20 seconds of it and I stopped playing it immediately. But for some reason, I played the fucking racing Popeye game that had great graphics. But it was a fucking racing. It was Sonic Rivals, but in GBA form of fucking Popeye.
Oh my god.
Blow me down. I'm a racer now. I'm gonna go take Mario's spot
That's
now.
exactly what happened. It's like, yo, Blue, I'm gonna fuck you up. And then all I was like, wait a minute. What if we all race?
Like,
and then it's just a stupid like race. That's the game.
oh my god. Like, I'll be honest. Like, I have been playing it. Like, it gets like fucking hard for like no reason, but it's like the combat. It could like it could have used like a little bit more tinkering, but like I'm probably speaking to someone who like really rocks with like fighting games, but like you can get into like a flow state. You can get some combos. Like it feels good. Like I will say that much. But it's like because of the fact that people have said it plays similar to like Omega Factor, it's like would I really like want this concept to be polished up? Or would I just go like try Omega Factor and just like, oh, they address all my criticisms. I'll just play this instead. But it's not a bad game. Just like not something I would pay full price for back in the day. Something's there. Something's there.
I think I know what. I think I know why, Adam. Honestly,
Why?
one hand, one is a well-crafted game based on one of Japan's like not only just as iconic characters, but really they got nearly Osamu Tezuka's entire discography for God's sakes. Because
Yeah.
almost everyone's in there. And then here's a game that's based off a fucking franchise that died in '93 that no one else that people stopped talking about as much until it came back on Nickelodeon, and then it still got overshadowed by Animaniacs.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my era, honestly. I had the most nostalgia of like seeing more so Animaniacs and Tiny Toons, but like when they were airing on Nickelodeon and then I guess like the hub, that's me. Like sorry for being a zoomer for
Same.
whoever's still listening, but like, you know uh um but yeah,
What shows would be good on this end though for the rewind? We're talking
honestly,
specifically just from like the old era.
yeah, like honestly, most of what I'm seeing on this thread, which I'll paste in chat in a bit, seems pretty realistic. Except stuff like maybe like Ghost in the Shell. I don't think so. Because like it's still like not so much like okay, so if I remember correctly, there were just like certain shows with, like certain ratings that you just can't air too early, even if you're like an adult network. That's why like Adult Swim Canada was still showing like fucking like Pelswick and what was that name of that other like Canadian show? Delta State, which actually fucking rocks. If y'all like want like adult animation that's like from the early 2000s or Canadian or whatever, it's like rotoscoped and cell shaded and like an adult drama about like these like five like young adults like all have like psychic powers and shit. It's
Mhm.
weird in like a cool way. I haven't
Okay.
finished it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube legally. Like I rock with it. I rock with the aesthetic a lot. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, like I don't know. Like I'm surprised they never bought up like Adult Swim Canada launching maybe like a couple years ago, because again they can't air like Adult Swim or even like adult shows like early in the day, but that's like a whole channel, so they have like a filler and they're airing fucking Pelswick on Adult Swim Canada.
What?
Yes, yes, they were airing fucking Pelswick.
I am so confused right now. Oh, look, they have Family Guy on the channel still. That's funny.
Yeah.
My Adventures, Superman. Okay, Bob and Margaret, and
Oh my god, it's
Super
already
Dave.
been 3 years. Jesus Christ. Uh, oh
Okay, some
god.
of these shows are literally just kid shows. I think I don't know. It's Adult Swim, but it's obviously just a channel at the end of the day, and they have to air stuff that's like early enough for the other
Yeah.
demographic of the Canada side.
Yeah, I'm
King
also
of the
like
Hill is okay. So they have kids stuff, and then King of the Hill out of the blue. What the heck?
yeah,
And American Dad.
yeah. Like I'm not an
No,
expert
no,
on
no, King.
Yeah, King of Hill is perfect 8 p.m. stuff. Like, not like super adult. Like we had that time slot here.
That's a good anime.
Yeah. uh
Put put that on the fucking Toonami. Put King of the Hill with every episode involving Dale. Every Dale centric, every Dale and Cotton centric episode.
Oh man. Wait, let's see.
Aren't they
Let's
airing
see.
like a bunch of like? Yeah, I see Pelswick here now. That's funny for the Canada side. That's really
Yes,
weird. I
very.
could have sworn they were airing a bunch of anime on here, and then like Primal as well on for one of the days. Like I could have sworn there was like, unless I'm wrong, maybe it was like a different region. Wasn't Saint Seiya part of the Canada side for the channel?
Um I know they aired Knights of the
That sounds
Zodiac
alright.
here.
We don't talk about Knights of the Zodiac.
And I ran
Shut
so
up.
far away.
You know what's? And I think I sent you this a
Yeah,
while
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Technically speaking, they were supposed to bring that over to the Tom 3 era.
That probably would have made more sense. I would
Remember the schedule I showed you?
Yeah. Hold up. Wait. If you can paste it in the chat,
I'm looking up right now. Actually, hold up.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
see.
Okay, I'm seeing. I'm gonna read off some names in the meantime on this thread.
Go ahead.
Um, OG Teen Titans seems like a very
Sure.
safe bet. Season 6 will likely never happen. I need people to accept that.
Hey,
Big O-
listen. You said this would never happen here, and then look what happened. So maybe.
Hey, well, hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? That's actually a very good point. Like currently, uh, there's a hat that I need to eat. Because if you told me again, like I've seen so many like nostalgia blind people, or just like, oh, they still air Toonami, and it's like fucking 2019. It's like we've been back for like 5 to 7 years.
They
But
keep airing new stuff, you fools. Look it up.
yeah, I'm just like so surprised. Like when they were airing Super, and people were still like surprised that Toonami came back. That's when I got surprised. Like that's when it's like, okay,
Oh my God! They're airing Dragon Ball Super. They're back now. I'm like, oh my God.
they've
Yes, they
been
are. They've been
back.
back for years.
They've been back.
It's it's reruns. It's the same. It's the same thing again.
Oh
Just watch
shit.
you're gonna you see two. You're gonna see two bad adaptations of movies. Goku, Goku nigga,
Oh God.
Wait,
No.
and
a bunch of deep filler.
I find it very funny that Young Justice aired on Adult Swim Canada. That's something that I in a timeline where Max didn't happen, the Young Justice revival would have went on Toonami. That I feel like should have happened.
I watched a few clips of that on YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, this just feels like Adult Swim territory.
Yeah, like I'm surprised that didn't happen, but also realistically, that's what I got frustrated by, even when I was still, just still like a viewer, not like semi adjacent to his field. Because like if Beware the Batman couldn't finish a run, what makes you think they're going to finance and produce an original season of Teen Titans season 6. I remember like it was like 2019 and there was just like some rando that just made like a Photoshop of, just like season 16 Titans coming to Adult Swim. And every fucking normie, like I don't know if we're allowed to say that word these days, like, but it's what, like, average Joes believe that immediately to the point where DeMarco is stepping in and is like, hey, this isn't real. Like, it's not fucking real. And I remember because I was still on Twitter at the time, and it wasn't even a good Photoshop. It was just taking off the ideas wiki, and like I feel like some like cloud obsessed account just like passed it off as real, and since no one wants to do research, and it's like, just like please be realistic. We're
Use
not,
your brains and look it up.
yeah, like we're not talking JetX. If Disney XD like countered and put out like a JetX nostalgia blog, see, that would be hilarious. That's also like a script idea I've had since like 2017. It's like, how could they like work that out? And the big thing, Monkey Team season 5. You want to counter Monkey Team season 5? Because I wholeheartedly believe, not only do I feel like that show deserves like a 5th season more than Teen Titans deserves like a 6th one, but if you already like Teen Titans, then like basically that show's DNA is already in Monkey Team. And it's just massively more underrated for like whatever reason. It's on Disney Plus now, so you can legally watch it. Like, oh my god, it is so.
Okay. For a second, I zoned out, and for a second, I was wondering, what do you mean by the monkey thing? What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
Then it
I'm
finally,
not.
then
I'm
it
not.
finally hit me. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I am not saying the
Oh.
whole title.
I thought you were mentioning some other obscure like show that's very similar.
Yeah. Maybe if I said Hyperforce, it would have been more apparent. Okay, so J Animation Entertainment says the only show to air on CN Toonami, Adult Swim Toonami, normal CN, and normal Adult Swim is Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, and that's so ironic that it never got to finish. It that's
Yeah, I'm still mad about that. I have the whole series on Blu-ray, and I'm still mad about that.
it deserves. It really deserves like a full run, but like too many long runners would ironically just like give us like uh the same problem that like some people thought that like Adult Swim
I mean,
Toonami faced. Let's see.
at the very least, at least with you, Hakusho, compared to like other like anime long runners, it's honestly pretty. It's kind of short.
Yeah, in the
Because
grand scheme of things, yeah.
cause a lot of them go like to what like yeah, because like what even Sailor Moon goes like into what one like does Sailor Moon go up to have like 150 or something crazy?
Um, like, I count them as like seasons individually, and if we're just talking season 1, I think that should only be like 50 or so. I will look up an episode list now. Season 1
Oh,
episode.
yeah, I looked up. I looked up Sailor Moon as a whole. That had like 200. That's like 200 episodes. Meanwhile, like Yu Yu Hakusho is like what, like 114.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like Sailor Moon has like 5 seasons. So like, and they each have like different like name branding. So I'm just assuming that they're just gonna air like season 1 of the Viz dub and just like see where things go from there. And that's gonna be a new experience
Yeah,
anyway, because like the dub that like a lot of like old heads like cherish, and that's not a bad thing for anyone watching. That's fine, but they cut and merged episodes, so like that. Wait, 46. So that's like a year. Like
Yeah, like One Piece.
yeah. Open. Okay,
I'll say
I
this for
uh huh.
at the very least when it came to okay, them cutting out stuff like like the get like the lesbian couple scout and some of the other stuff. Yeah, that was dumb. But honestly, because me and a friend of mine um Black Geeky Girl. We were just gonna casually just kind of watching Sailor Moon, and just so she wouldn't get like bogged down by all the filler in like season one, we just we just skipped several episodes when they just introduced like the actual other Sailor Scouts, because like there's like a lot of fluff in like at least season one of Sailor Moon. Like
Yeah.
it takes till like episode like 10 or 11. It takes like episode like 7 or 8
Oh, Vin, you there?
just
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he was getting cut off.
yeah.
you cut off. Can you repeat?
What's the blue Sailor Scout's name again? Ami.
Yeah, Ami Sailor Mercury.
Yeah, it takes to like episode like 6 or 7 just to introduce her, and then think, and then because they knew they couldn't get away with that shit again, they just got to like Ray super fast. But then it's still like another like 10 to 13 episodes of them just kind of just goofing around, and also dealing with oh no, the main antagonist that we've been dealing with through like most of this season. Oh, he got killed off screen by his high priestess, and then those other twins gonna come in and take over for him. But then he falls in love with Usagi's best friend, and then we get Sailor Venus. Then we get Sailor Jupiter.
The best one. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah,
Oh, we're all in agreement.
yeah.
Even better. Okay, good, good. Wait. Okay, so let's see. I keep forgetting I was supposed to like read off some of these shows. I do have to wrap up in a bit, so let's see if we can do like a rapid fire. Cyborg 009. I think that's
Please.
I think that's likely. I feel like it also deserves like a full run. Discotech licensing it. I feel like good odds.
I mean, they still own it because the Blu-ray set is no longer available for new copies. I think.
Oh,
Hopefully
damn.
they can.
Well, I do know it's still streaming on like Retro Crush and Pluto TV and all that. So that's something.
Okay, so yeah, okay. Hopefully we get something for it. Okay,
Okay,
what else you got?
let's see. Blue Star Charmer on Blue Sky. This wasn't originally a. It wasn't ever a Toonami series. Actually, it was
Yeah,
Cyber
it
Six
does. Yeah,
on
some of it
Fox
is just
Kids.
people that some of the pics that they have there is just some people wanting shows
Yeah,
in general. So
not gonna
eh.
lie. Like, yeah, I know probably Jay Mation and Chad would probably agree with that. Not gonna lie, I would not be opposed. I don't know. Wait, Jeremy, have you heard of Cyber Six, by the way?
I have heard it. I've never watched it, unfortunately,
You
because I was too young to really get a chance to watch it. Not like because it was inappropriate, but because I didn't know that it existed by then.
Oh yeah, like thankfully it's very easy to find on YouTube now. So like, and the animation in itself, like, oh my god, like if like it has an intense cliffhanger that's never gonna get solved, by the way. But
I
it's very
saw a
fun
little bit
while
of the
it
comics,
lasts.
and you know what's weird about the
But what
comics? They have the
but
same
how does
exact art style.
Oh, what's up?
They have the same exact. So I was saying they have the same exact art style as the show, obviously,
Yeah,
but the subject matter is like very adult, and
yeah,
it messes with your head if you watch it and you read it. You know.
yeah, yeah. I've glanced at some of it. Let's see. Um, let's see. You Hakusho, Robotech. Let's see. Let's see. What are some others that Jeff Harris has mentioned? Slayers never aired, but almost. They were the Fox Kids Strikes Again. Trigun, that getting a full run would be
wait,
nice.
Slayer's on Fox Kids?
Yeah, yeah. So the story goes that Toonami back in the day was interested in airing Slayers, and they were really close to it. But this is like in Fox Kids' anime era, and they were just snatching up licenses. So once they saw Toonami was interested, they immediately like they outbid Toonami. They signed the license, and then they didn't actually like produce a dub. But I think Lisa Ortiz said that they
Oh,
record some of it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, my partner Jay.
I was gonna, I
Yeah,
was
we
gonna
didn't
say,
get.
what would that
Yeah,
dub sound like?
Yeah, we didn't get Slayers on TV. Funimation did dub it, and we did have it on their streaming thing or whatever. They had DVDs, but to my knowledge, it didn't air on TV.
Actually,
Maybe on the fun.
Adam,
Oh yeah, yeah. Please
on
correct me.
Colors on Colors TV on Dish Network's Colors TV, where late at night they would air slightly censored versions of like Funimation's anime, including OG Dragon Ball, but only up to the point where Goku just finished the World Martial Arts Tournament and you only make maybe 3 episodes after that.
Mhm.
They would air stuff like Yu Hakusho, Kodacha, Tenchi Muyo GXP, and Slayers was part of their weekday time slot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, in case closed.
It was the first new century in 100 years. uh, but but yeah, I wouldn't know about that. Like the Anime Network, Funimation Channel, I didn't have any of that. I was an Optimum. I was an IO digital cable. No sort of guy. You know it. You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Oh.
I do too much.
My granny had the satellite.
Oh man, yeah. So wait,
my-
so what else are people saying? Kakaider, that's something that like only I would be interested in. I'll be honest. Let's see, Outlaw Star. It would be hilarious. Like put that back on kids. You see, I don't know. Like probably like people in chat like probably know, but originally like until the full show like Blu-ray remastered aired on Toonami Adult Swim. I want to say around 2017. Outlaw Star aired censored, and for the most part that was fine. But in the Anime Hot Spring episode, which is one of the final episodes of the show, the main character Jean actually gets a plot important item, but they skipped that entire episode. So for years, like they aired the whole show on Toonami when it was for kids, except that episode. So a lot of people, until 2017, if they just never got the DVD yet, before then, they were just confused, like, "Hey, how Gene get that item?" And I think that's just very hilarious in hindsight. Let's see what.
Adam, you said for Outlaw Star.
Yes, Outlaw Star, like one of the final episodes of like an Anime Hot Spring episode with boobies.
I need, yeah, I need to watch that. Also, they killed that bitch in the episode. I never fucking.
Oh wait, can you repeat yourself?
Yeah, you're cutting out a lot.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Sorry, my phone's stupid Wi-Fi just cut out. They sound fine here.
Yeah, you're good
Yeah.
now. You're good.
They killed the baddest bitch in Outlaw Star in the first few episodes. And I never personally recovered.
See, now you're spitting.
Dang.
Now you're spitting. Yeah.
They killed. They
Oh man. Wait. What else? Big O, A from S Team, G Gundam. Oh yeah. So my partner Jay, okay, was Metabots or Zatch Bell ever on Toonami? Metabots was Fox Kids, but Zatch Bell did air on Toonami, until the dub stopped.
Yes, it did.
And I remember because I fucked with Zatch Bell hard. Wait.
Hey, yo.
Nice. I
Where-
am sorry.
Where were y'all on yeah, where were y'all?
I'm gonna clip that.
No.
Where were y'all when that one fucking that just boom 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 fucking died
Oh my god.
live on
Yoko boy?
Yeah, boom boy.
No, Jay, no, do not clip that. Don't clip it. No.
Also,
How am I gonna go into work
also
on
funny
Monday?
enough-
What's up?
Also, funny enough, I can surprisingly do like an almost dead-on impression of Ponygon.
Please do it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What
Yeah.
the hell? Oh my god.
I could just fucking do that shit. And you know what fucks me up? I remember looking up like voice actors for like Zatch Bell, and obviously, yeah, you have like fucking Jimmy Neutron as Zatch, and at least fucking
That was so surreal.
and and Rich, and
Oh, I got another surprising one, but I'll let you finish. Not for Zatch Bell,
fucking
but yeah, I'll
yeah,
let you
yeah,
finish.
yeah, 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 fucking Moxie and Zim as like Consume for at least the first season before you got replaced. But you know who? Do you want to know who? You know who fucking voices Volgore?
No, who?
I know.
It's fucking Kakashi.
Yes.
Wait, Dave Wittenberg.
Yes.
Shit, he's gonna be at MomoCon. Ah, damn. I was
Yeah. I'm gonna ask.
Wait.
Also,
Wait, do you
for
think you can
counterpoint,
ask?
he voiced Jerry on top.
Oh my god. Wait, do you think you can ask him about like fucking Initial D?
What does he know about? Wait, was he in Initial D?
Yeah, he was in the Tokyo Pop dub of Initial D as Takumi or Tak, and Choji was his friend.
You,
And
send me a what's name and I'll at least try.
yeah, sure. And you'll never fucking believe who voiced Natsuki in the Tokyo Pop version of Initial D. The same voice actress that voiced Dee Dee on Dexter's Lab.
Which one? Bitch had like 87 voice actors.
Wait, no. Wait, come on. I'm not gonna get gaslit over this. Hold on.
Okay, she have she didn't have 87, but she had at least two, and the original one left the show at one point, but then she only came back. Then the original one came back for like the chicken scratch like special.
I never even noticed there was a difference. Hold on.
Also, to add on to the hilarious list of Dave Wittenberg's like voices, he also voiced Ponygon. So that's motherfucking Kakashi Sensei. Go on
Yeah, it was
for like several episodes, for like almost half a.
oh, I found it. It was Cat Crisada. So I'm pretty sure that was the original Dee Dee voice actor.
Me.
Wait, what the fuck do you mean Dave Wittenberg was that bitch ass motherfucker Dr. Santa in Mighty Number 9?
Oh man.
Out of here. I hated him so much. I wanted him to die.
All right. Let's see. Lightning round. Woolen Warriors. That'll be fucking hilarious.
No.
Scried. That would be cool. I haven't seen it in full
Fuck
discotheque.
yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Let's see. Big O. Both seasons. If we can do that, even better. Cardcaptor Sakura. The initial English.
That has to be the new dub. That has to be the new dub if they have it.
I think the dub that we have nowadays on streaming services is like, one of those like Southeast Asian, like non-American English dubs, which is like a bit more stilted, yeah, but it is more faithful. So there's that. Let's see. Magic Knight Rayarth. Yeah, that's something that almost got away. I think that's another thing. Berserk not happening. Oh my god. Like,
No.
like even if it's Adult
Okay.
Swim, like I don't think
Okay,
1997 Berserk would happen.
I honestly God have not even tried watching or Berserk because of this stuff.
97 Berserk. But what about Lupin the Third?
Yeah, I see a
The
couple
older
people.
ones.
I see a couple people requesting 1 and 2. Like there's already like a history. Yeah, I think they could pull that off.
Base.
I think they could pull that off.
Y'all are base.
Like a lot of these just
especially-
depend
especially-
on like Funimation wanting to play
Especially part
nice.
2.
Yeah, I think they can pull that off.
Oh,
Some people are requesting Code Lyoko despite
Adam,
it being a
I don't
Maguzi
think
show.
I don't think
Oh no!
Adam,
You're right.
I don't think Funimation should own. I don't think Funimation has a the rights to parts 1 and 2.
Yeah, yeah. Though, if they aired like Case Closed, I wonder if they would just like air some of the newer dubs. Which I did not know that they were making more dubbed episodes of Case Closed. I did. I didn't see an announcement about this until it was like too late. I remember, like I think it was like maybe like last year, whatever. I was like bothering Jarrah and Ryan about it, but it was like Case Closed episodes, like dubbed, exclusive on Tubi. And saying that sentence, anime exclusive on Tubi, is like a hell of a sentence. But I swear, you can just like pop it up now.
I mean, I mean, I mean, I mean, let's be real. Not to sound disrespectful to Case Closed. Case closed with 900 episodes into any motherfucker that complains about goddamn One Piece. Look at Case Closed. It's been going on for 20 years and nothing's fucking happened. They keep
Yeah.
constantly the
Yeah.
fucking Kudo being a like y'all go like, oh, how come Luffy hasn't found the One Piece yet? Because there's a story. Why hasn't fucking Billy Kudo become the fucking adult all the way? Whatever happened to the black government bullshit? Because I remember the first time I ever watched Case Closed in fucking years. I just want to see how it was going. And the anime was just this fucking two-teeth slice of life. Golly gee willikers, Jimmy. Kudo, we gotta solve the murder of this random guy we just met. Like it's a class field trip or some shit. And also there's like another woman that also got the same shit happen to her that happened to Kudo. She just chills and vibes in the fucking back.
Jesus. So like first
Like her
impressions
name's
for me.
Cigar.
Yeah, dang. I was gonna say first impressions for me, for based on the show itself. One Piece has a more valid reason to be this long than this show.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, One Piece just dropped like a big fucking bombshell recently. And everyone's going, oh shit.
I
The
which
equivalent of fucking Meet the Grams is happening in One Piece right now. I'm not joking.
which reminds me, I don't see like a point, personally, if there was like air like from the beginning episodes in Toonami Rewind for One Piece, especially since like a good chunk of those like already aired on Toonami back in the day. It would be fun. It would be funny, but also maybe confused. I don't know.
That was 4K.
Okay, like the early stuff. No, no, yeah, you are right. You are right. But still, technically, like I guess like the stuff did air, unless like people really have like an affinity for like East Blue. But then you're also gonna run to the same comments like, it's too long. They're not doing anything. It would be fun. It would be nice. But
In that case, in that case, they should just say fuck it and just drop them straight in the fucking egghead or Wano. Hey, fuck you.
I mean, they.
Get caught up yourself. There's a manga. Read it.
I remember when One Piece came back, they basically said like, yeah, just like yeah, here's the fucking link. If you haven't watched One Piece yet, like there, do it. So good point.
It's on multiple streaming sites. It's on fucking Hulu. At least a quarter of it's on Netflix because they just have up to like Marineford. They have,
Yeah.
and the only other like shit they have is just Egghead. All they have is like Egghead. They don't have
The
post
fact that
time.
it's
They don't have
on
any other post time skip like season.
the fact that it's on Pluto, like if you wanted to watch One Piece completely for free and just with a little bit of commercials, you could. So you just not
Or you
dubbed.
could just, or if you have or if you have like the resources, or if you totally go on the legal site, you could get caught up on that shit like mad fast.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. No, you just gotta pace yourself. Wink, nudge, cough, cough. um,
Kakarot.
um, but yeah, I don't want to. I think we covered it a lot. I think we covered it a lot. This is actually like a lot more fun than I initially expected. So we're about to wind down. For anyone who stuck the whole way, greatly appreciate it. Thanks for interacting in the chat, helping out with some prompts. I do appreciate that. If you want to support me, you have coffee.a2adam, and you also have patreon.com/a2adam. And coffee is just donations. Patreon, $2 or $5, you can just like get um early drops of whatever I make, be it podcasts, videos, or art. Um, Donate $10 on coffee on stream, and I'll just like do a sketch for you. Um, and and yeah, like tech is still iffy, so I'm not sure when traditional podcast episodes will resume. But hopefully this will be a good filler. And for my guests today, drop your socials, drop anywhere people can keep up with you. Jeremy, JeicE, you go first.
Who are you? Oh, sorry. Uh, I only have like a Twitch and I have an Instagram that I don't really use all that often. But so if you're interested for Twitch, uh, Jace underscore YT on Twitch. So you can
and
find me there.
and I will drop that. I'll drop that in the chat. And for you also, also JeicE, if you we have a channel in the server. If you drop a link in the stream chat channel, it'll just like pop up, so you can just like do that as well.
Yeah,
You
sure, I'll do that soon.
Yeah, you too, V man, Vin. So where can people find you? What are your socials?
Drop where?
Yeah, like your socials, like like
Let's see. Okay. So basically, if you want, if you want to see a huge collage of my bum ass art, either go to on Instagram like Vinrocko Ginjocko, or on Twitter you can find me at both Vinrocko Ginjok and Ginjocko Art Dump. Ginjocko Art Dump doesn't have much art, just has more of my recent digital art because I've been getting into that.
mm-hmm.
And oops, I dropped my coffee on the ground with my cup labeled Vinrocko Ginjocko at coffee. Dropped it right on the ground. Like caramel macchiato hazelnut
oddly
everywhere.
oddly fucking specific. But
Dogs licking it up.
go off, King, get this money. Okay. I yeah
I'm trying so
yeah.
hard.
I dropped a link in chat. Let me see this DM. Oh, okay. So if we ever talk again, I don't think this will be the last time we info them about this shit. I don't know. Because there's like a lot of like narrative Toonami discussion that I'd love to do as well. So at the very least, I got like a couple people I can just like ricochet ideas off of. Really want to do like shorter form projects. This Dragon Ball video should have been out years ago, but I gotta do it. But yeah, for anyone who stayed, thank you very much. I've been Adam, and my guests tonight have been JeicE and Vin. And we will all catch you next time. Remember to stay safe, take care, wear a mask, and
Dr. Dre, stop the tape before you go. I have this. I'll let you finish. I gotta say, all of you, buy Paper Mario 1000. You're fucking.
oh
when
my
it comes
fucking
out.
god!
Nintendo's watching all this shit right now. Right now, I swear to God, if this shit fails, it's on everyone. This needs to land. It's the greatest game of all time. Better than Peggle 2. You gotta get it, man. You gotta do it.
Look, I
You see, I would get it immediately, but I don't like how they changed the frame rate, so I'm angry at them.
Oh my God, get out of here.
hey
What are you, a British man?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
my TV's on my second Genesis play things different. Ugh.
wait. Look, hey, look. All I'm saying is I got a Steam Deck and I got a Wii, so.
I'm about to, I'm about to play a superior version of fucking Paper Mario 1000 Your Door. You studs are playing on the GameCube version.
And yeah, look, sorry if I want to play on real hardware without like taking out fucking foreclosure. You know my wage. I can afford it.
just use Clara like every other broke bitch like me.
My God. All right. All right. Well, finally now. And yeah, Jace, drop your Twitch in the stream chat whenever you can. But finally,
Fine. Oh,
uh,
he did it already. You're not very nice. Okay, fine. Okay, you know what? Here, I'll
yeah.
put it here.
So finally, I am signing off. So just remember to stay safe, take care, wear a mask, and remember, love and peace always. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for popping in.
You totally stole that from me from Twitch. How dare you?
Oh my